What's good to the people? How y'all doing out there? Can y'all hear us? Can
Hey,
everybody hear us? We don't have the little overlay to see us talking, so we need to ask these questions. Y'all been waiting
welcome to
too, bro.
Lag Fest.
I seen y'all, bro. Like, this is the official Lag Fest. You're looking at it
Yes,
right now. This is the official. We got everything set up. So I hope y'all
and
can hear
we
us, cause
we're official now.
I hope y'all can hear us, cause me and Custom been sitting here talking. It says dope intro, but
We're
nobody's told us if
official.
y'all can hear us. Can y'all hear us for real? Oh yeah, yeah. So y'all hear both of us, and not just me. Say something, Custom. Oh, they say y'all. Yeah, they hear us both. That's a bet, man. I'm glad y'all like the intro and shit. You know, I've been working on it. I've been working on it.
Sup, y'all? Sup, y'all?
Custom Kit Gaming acting like he really not up. He said, "Damn, y'all upgrading for sure. 100. Look more and more professional. Facts, right? I
You
would
know?
I would have the little overlay in the top left corner of the screen where every time we talked, like it would come up. But my computer's being stupid. I don't know how to zoom out. Like I'm just not technically savvy when it comes to dumb shit. I can
Yeah.
only do the complicated shit like the screens you see. Yeah, like I have to make all those, bro. Like by fucking hand.
Mm.
Hey, yeah, you hear us now? Good. What's up, Hasio, George, Middle
Yo,
Earth, Nap City, King 7,
what's up, gang?
Rory?
Hey,
Everything sounds so clear, bro. That's
Dalton. You know,
awesome. I'm
hey,
glad,
Dalton
bro.
in here. You
Yes.
know, you got
Yeah, there's
Dalton.
Dalton. That's see, like y'all the real ones, bro. We've been here from the start. Gray Leo, been here from the start. All right,
Hey,
so let's look at what we gonna talk about today, bro. I got some stuff. Oh, we got this stuff today, right? I got this stuff
what's
today.
that?
All right, so let's look at the agenda we got for today. We'll be talking about some weirdos. We got we got some we got some channels we want to talk about and give them a little bit of hype and explain what's going on with them because them dudes are right. Like there's three guys that we're gonna talk about today. They're really rising on the channel, and yes, of course, we got to talk about the coronavirus, the beer virus. It'll get you drunk. Ah,
Mm.
it'll get you drunk. How's it taste, motherfucker? Oh
Yo, hey.
man, and we got a
Well, that
video of the
was
week.
Chappelle, right?
Yeah,
That was
that's Dave
Chappelle.
Chappelle. That's Dave Chappelle. The god of
With the
comedy.
money.
The god of comedy. But
You know? Yo,
and we
yeah.
got a video of the week for you guys. So we got some stuff
Yes,
planned,
man.
right? We really out
We
here
got a
trying to.
video of the week for you guys, man. You know.
Yes,
So
sir.
guys, bust out your videos, man. Start cranking your stuff out, man. We'll put it on video of the week, man. Get you some good exposure,
Yeah,
you
just
know,
put
the
some
right
effort
way.
into making the video. It could be gameplay. It could be about a specific topic. It could be just you making a video. If you want to send it in and think that it's worthy to be video of the week, let us know. We in the
Hell yeah.
Discord. We in the Discord. All right. So what you want to talk
Hell
about
yeah.
first, man?
Don't be trying to do like 12 videos
Yeah, no,
to make a
I'm
nigga pick and shit.
no,
You
like
know? I'm not
the
gonna
most
pick
we gonna
out
do
12
is
videos.
like 6 or 7. Like
Yeah.
I think if we're getting 50 submissions every week, okay, we might do 10. You know, so but I mean 10 would probably be the max because that's a lot of sifting through. I would have to go through. So, but I mean, shoot,
Man.
send them in. You know, we'll get you guys up there. I'm here with the C19. How y'all doing? What's good, Gray Leo? Hey, Nap.
Hey.
Husio in the building, Nap City. Husio, George King, 75. Salute. 12 videos. Yeah, it's not happening. Not happening, King 7. What you want to talk about
I'm
first,
telling
man?
you, so somebody will hit 12 videos. Huh?
What you want to talk about first?
Honestly, man, what's been on my mind? It's it's probably like off topic.
All right, well, let's talk about some off-topic shit. We got a screen for that. Ha ha!
Let's give it that.
We got a screen for that, bro. I got you, bro. What you want to
Off
talk about, my
topic.
guy?
It's a little red. It's a little red. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
You know, right?
Let's get it. Let's get it. What you got, man?
Due to the quarantine, due to the 2319 situation, I understand that we can't be in groups. I totally understand that. I have kids. I don't want to get sick. I don't want them to get sick. But when it comes to entertainment, I feel like, hey, you're paying the big bucks for a reason, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For a reason. You know, and I understand they got families too and shit like that. Honestly, man, the WWE performances lately have been really pissing me off, man. And I feel like, why aren't you guys putting in effort even when we're not in the stands? Like, they're not, you know what I mean? Imagine, all right, you watch baseball, right? And baseball's already slightly kind of boring, but you can watch it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But imagine watching 9 innings, no one in the stands, but they're playing like they're not even fast balling.
Right.
They're just underhand throwing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a weird lax game. You're not gonna enjoy that.
Not at
and
all,
then
bro.
they're not gonna put in major sweat and effort when there's like, oh, there's no fans. Like, well, come on, man. Like, give us like a good, like, if you guys would go like a regular hard game against each other, just to see like LeBron or Michael Jordan, just to see like who would be the best. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
They would probably host that in a gym somewhere or their house. They wouldn't probably put on a spectacle, and then they would play great just to see. That's the type of stuff I'm saying. But they're not putting on those type of performances. Like,
do you think it's?
You know what I mean?
What do you think it? Yeah, I do, because I don't know. I kind of feel like it's possibly because of the coronavirus. It's literally, I'm not giving them an out, because you know me, I'm quick to call somebody on some bullshit. You know how I am. So when I listen or when I watch these types of things, if it doesn't look like you're putting in effort, I can automatically see it. Do you think that it kills them that they don't have a fan base? I know it wouldn't me, because we've discussed before, even last night, that me and you, we're just cut from a different piece of the pie. You know, so we're not the same. We're a different breed of people. We understand how to carry yourself and how to let shit go and how to be a man. You know what I mean? We were raised differently, and still ended up getting pretty much the same deal. We're just cut from a different breed, So do you think that they need them fans out there to play heavy, to really try hard every game? Because, I wouldn't, but do you think that's what's going on?
I honestly, man, I do think so, man. It's just,
that's sad.
I do. So I don't think a lot. It depends maybe on the sport of things.
He said, "I don't think a lot." Like, it's a foreign concept to you or so.
Well, no, like, it's like I think it can go both ways.
Right.
You can perform when there's people not, and you can perform when people are. Of course. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, what type of person are you to be like, oh, I can do both? They all, and like, can they do both? It's more acting in itself anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so.
But if it's not believable, it's like, damn. Because when they do it backstage, no one's backstage.
Right.
It's just them two, right? It's them two and the camera. So I'm just like that, and you can feel the energy, you can feel the tension, you can feel the good story, what's going on. But when they do it in the ring and there's no audience, it just feels like, all right, maybe it's the echo. You know what I mean? it's like the crowd's already silent when they're listening to them anyway. So I'm like, maybe it's the echo. Maybe I don't know. Like it
It's
don't feel the
no,
same at all. Like it feels staged. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it
maybe
feels like staged. I
you
don't
would
know. It feels weird.
you would think that they would play some audio though. You know what I'm saying? If
Something.
like, cause think about it, without any sound, like it really kills the vibe. So you have to at least like just get somebody to record or you know record gameplay for basketball games, you know, in a sense, or since they're playing in the stadiums without any people, get somebody to record audio, or for the WWE for each specific match. Like I know you got them things put on TV, so there is audio recordings of it. All you'd have to do is go in and blast them shits on 20 speakers, depending on how big the arena is, 30 speakers, you know what I'm saying? And then boom, you have you have the crowd going crazy. You know what I mean? It's there's things that you can do. Like I don't know, it seems like it's a lack of effort to try and make it real now, and I do think it's part of it's just everybody's like, well shit, we can't really do nothing. You know, less people, you know, a lot of people pay to watch the fights and jump, but this is going down because it's entertainment too. You know, they're non-essential workers, and it's. I think this is a good segue to go into the coronavirus deal because it's. I'll be honest. I think all of it coincides with a lack of people being able to communicate with each other. For instance, most dine-in restaurants are shutting down, and they're only doing drive-through or delivery or pickup. You know, that's all they're doing. You can't go in and eat because of how serious this is. And you know, I was I was playing and making games on the last Lagfest and shoot through my streams because I do still think that the media is they're blowing it up a little too much. But I don't think that it is a issue that we just need to be like, it's not worth listening to or anything like that. I think it's more than what we're looking at, and we need to look at the numbers. It's more than what you think. Like I thought it was less. I thought that there weren't but a few hundred cases. It's kind of bad, you know. Like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Don't go outside. If you go outside, you'll catch coronavirus." I'm not. I'm not one of them. But I think it actually might be serious. So maybe that's kind of taking a lot of the wind out of the sails of those guys doing everything. You know what I mean? Like for
True.
instance, I'm talking about this because this is how people are taking this. As y'all can see on the screen right now, a man, a 50-something-year-old man, I believe he was 53, refused to let his son come in the house after he came back from spring break because they were doing spring break stuff. I'm talking about, bro, you know, don't get me wrong, because I felt like he was just he was being insanely. I think he was freaking out because he left. Like they had like 3 cars apparently, and him and his 2 buddies came. Maybe it was 4 buddies. I don't remember, but his dad, before they got there, left the keys in the car for all of them so they could sleep in the cars, bro. They said you got to use the bathroom. You can pee in the bushes. I'm not kidding. This is from the New York Post, bro. I'm talking about like when they met him at the airport. Like, listen, this is what you got to do. Y'all go drive back in this car. We bought y'all the car. Y'all driving back in this car, and you're not driving with us. When you get home, do not come inside. I'm like, there's groceries in the back of the car. We just put them back there. Y'all use them how you want. I got a cooler for y'all, ice and stuff. Like, I was like, bro, what? People are freaking out over this. Are you watching the stream so you can see like the info on the screen? Like, I'd pull it up on your
Yeah,
phone so you could look at it.
I see.
Look how many cases there are, like, just overall. This is worldwide in the middle of the screen. 650,000, almost 651,000 cases. You know, that's worldwide. That's a small number compared to the billions of people we have in this world. But it's not like it's 100 people, you know?
But you got at least 140,000, and then
Bruh.
now they can
Yeah,
fight that.
they've recovered.
They can fight
Yes,
that.
that was the big issue was, and I think a lot of people, you know, didn't understand this, but I think the disease, and they have actually already figured this out, and a lot of big news companies are talking about it. like Fox was. There is a and then even MSNBC and CNN, they're backtracking on what they were saying, where they was like, no, they were saying, no, this is not a Chinese disease. This is a bat disease that nobody could expect for, rabies from a bat type thing. It was genetically mutated that way, just over time. And come to find out, apparently, and this is what they've given out to the public. Like, China might have really been working on biological warfare, and they've been testing it on their people for years. And this one got out. Like, it's not 100% true, but they're talking about it heavy. And now, like, you even got, Democrats, the people that'll flip back and forth. They'll say one thing, then come back and say something else. They're doing it again, where they was like, it's not a Chinese disease. Now they're like, well, they should have notified the Chinese people and stuff like that. I'm like, holy shit, bro. So, like, I'm talking about, bro, we're at the stage of, like, even people, like, look at Liberia. Liberia's got 3 cases, bro. Libya's got 3 cases. Fucking, bro, Nicaragua's got 4 cases, and 1 person has died. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the countries like America that I'm worried about the coronavirus. This is why I don't really take it so seriously. Because we have scientists working on this shit heavy all the time. Like, heavy. So you look at third world countries, or countries that just became second world countries. Nah. They don't have the means and the resources to get that. So it's fortunate that is all there is. I mean, like, these are the actual, like, legitimate statistics here of how many people in the U.S. and Italy. Like, U.S. has had the most people, and this is what's crazy about it. Look at U.S.'s statistics right here. The USA has had the most cases, the most new cases, the most where is it? Oh no, that was it. Yeah. It was the most cases and the most new cases. So, and I think the new cases are, like, recent, within the last week or so. Maybe not. Maybe even sooner than that. Maybe it's days. But if you look at how many deaths there have been, China and Italy far surpass us. So I'm not worried about it, affecting us. I guess these new deaths are the same as the new cases. But you see that China, they found a cure. Look at it. Look at the drop. They found the cure. They have this many cases. Boom. Only 3 people died. Only 54. Like, bruh. We found the cure. I'm not worried about it. I do think that Italy's found the cure now too, but I'm not sure. That's 1,000. I don't know how long this time span is right here. It's just wild. I mean, give me your thoughts, because I look at it and I go, it's just funny that this all originated and stemmed from China, and they're third most with they're not even the first most with the cases. Like, it should, if it stemmed from China, why is China why do they have less cases than America and Italy? You're telling me that many people from the U.S. and Italy are coming into China every day? I don't know, bro. Like, maybe I should have looked it up, but
That is
I don't know.
weird. That shit is weird.
It's crazy, right? These are the real stats. I got these today. Okay, here you go. Look. This is the most recent that they have right here. February 3rd, February 26th, February 24th, February 18th. For the U.S., it's January 20th. So it hasn't been withheld since. It's been a month. This is a month old. You know what I mean? January 29th. This is a month old. Look, January 10th. This is a month old. But then you look down here at others, like, oh, sorry, this is 2 months old now. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the most recent stuff. This is all I can find. This is what, when you search it into Google, this is what pops up. Funny how they're giving you 2-month-old information, isn't it? That's the first thing that shows up when YouTube is constantly trying to promote awareness about it. Why are they not giving us the most updated versions of what's going on? You know what I mean?
Where'd you get this?
This is straight from Google.
Oh.
You come off Google. Let's see. the COVID-19 right here. This is from Worldometer right here. This story was from the New York Post, and I'm pretty sure that these statistics right here are also from the New York Post or Worldometer, which are two supposedly very credible sources. You know what I'm saying? And this right here is from a Google immediate page. I can't remember exactly where it's from, but when you search the deaths, this is like the second thing that pops up. Not the deaths, but you just search the coronavirus stats. This is like the second thing that pops up. It's the most recent thing I can find. Everything else is older than this. Why is it so old? Do you think it's as serious as you think? Do you really think it's that serious now that we're looking at it with the numbers?
Dang.
It's wild, bro. Because I know it's not the same. That's why I made a big deal to try and show the numbers and show my concern about what actually these numbers are. What?
This Europe, we like killing it. Crazy.
Damn, now you're kind of cutting out. Let's see. I need to change it back when he's ready. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm reading comments now. Let's see. Gray Leo. My thing is that the virus isn't a big deal if you practice good self-care like washing your hands and hair regularly. Yeah, if you just take showers once or twice a day, you wash your hands after you use the bathroom, you're good. Before you eat, you're good. Like, there's no problems. Dude, the virus has been around. This virus has been around since the 80s. Bro, like, this is a strand of the flu. The Chinese government it may have been around since the 80s, and the Chinese government has been working on that stuff apparently. So, it's like, they mutated it. It's like the Hulk of viruses, I guess. Not really, because it's been defeated. The Hulk can't be defeated. See, the U.S.
He's been beat.
Well, you're right. Thanos whooped his ass. I apologize.
Juggernaut's whipped his ass.
We're just talking about the movies because that's all anybody apparently cares about. They don't care about the. I love. I'll tell you, y'all suck dick for not caring about the movie. For only caring about the movies. Y'all gotta care about the comics. You gotta care about the comics. You gotta show love to the comics. Let's see. The U.S. has so many because of New York City. Yeah, that's probably a big reason too. Is that's like, I mean, that's like our most populated, spots in the U.S. Like third or fourth, I think. The U.S. has a huge Chinese population, and I think Italy does as well. So when they come back and forth and visit, they visit their family that many times, bro. Like, this shit just come out 3 months ago. Like, the fuck? Like, you're telling me in the last 3 months that we've had this many cases pop up because niggas are going to visit and they Christmas. Oh, bruh. All right. What's up, Bat Boy? Trust in another. Hold on. I'm gonna get you guys in a second. I'm gonna just throw out a theory, and I want you guys to tell me what you think in the chat, and you custom. If this virus happened about 3 months ago, we're 3 months into the new year. About a week or two, it takes about a week or two before you notice symptoms. If your family is over in China, because of Christmas, which would mean a large population of people would be in China for Christmas when it comes to Chinese people, if they got family over there, or if they left, like, what's to say that the Chinese government didn't actually test it on their people because they knew it would spread to see what would happen? Like, the Chinese people, like, literally have a law where you can only have one kid. It's communist over there, bro. Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't put it past them. Would you? Would y'all in the chat, would you put it past them to do something like that? Don't get me wrong. Like, Japan's on a different level, but, the Chinese people, they kind of crazy. They're communist. Not people, but, I mean, the government. The government, not the people. Please don't get it twisted. Don't get me demonetized for that. Don't get us demonetized for that. Their government is crazy. A communist government does not work. I mean, there's going to be suffer wherever you go, but don't matter if it's a democracy or anything else. There's always going to be people that suffer, but at least you got a chance in democracy. In communism, you don't. Everything is chosen for you by the government, and that's not fair. Freedom.
Damn straight.
America, fuck yeah. On some
There's
dumb
a lot of
shit.
countries that practice it.
Yeah, I know, right? Communism is prevalent throughout the world, man. Man, I'm gonna put on some music, man. I mean, give me your
Does it
take.
make it seem well? Because if it's one of those like, are we the oddball? Or,
Yeah, we kind of are though. That's the thing. That's what's awesome is we were one of the first countries to become. Uh, I think we were the first country to be a democracy. Well, let me rephrase. Of our time, because like Greece was a democracy. Athens, they had a democratic government and shit, but it hasn't been. I think that we were the first of that era to see, because France tried to do the same thing and they got beat in their own revolution. I'm not laughing at French people. I'm laughing at history. I'm laughing at your forefathers. Our forefathers won. But
hold on, I need the charger.
yeah, facts, bad boy. I live by DTA law, so yeah, I believe it. Um, Meanwhile, Scotland, yeah, I mean, it's just we are we are one of the few democratic countries in the world. That's why it is the way it is. It really is. That's why it is the way it is. Yeah, like that's why every war other than the Vietnam War, until the Vietnam War hit, every war we went into, bro, we kicked ass and we took names, bro. Seriously. If America got involved, it was over for the other side, bro. We're still like the most dominant military power in the world. The only one that's higher than us is the Navy of Israel. The Jews, bro. They're the only other people that have a legitimate fighting force compared to ours, or they have a better navy. That's it. It's crazy. Like we are top dog. Zay's teaching more than teachers. Facts, bro. Like you can't teach this type of stuff in school. You can't. If you do, bro, you're teaching the way you think. No, that's the way it's actually been put out in history. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe maybe the coronavirus was a play by the Chinese government. You know, maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm just looking too deep into it. But I couldn't put it past a country like that, just because the government is. How y'all know how corrupt our government is. On a scale of 1 to 10, like Jesus, bro, like y'all know the shit that our government does. Like, what do you think the governments that actually don't give people a vote are doing things at the minimum? They're at the minimum. They're doing what our guys are at our worst. Seriously, like that's what you got to think about. What do you think, Custom? Do you think I'm talking out my ass? Or you think I'm speaking truth, man? Like, what you think, man? You've been awfully quiet. Feel like I haven't given you a chance to talk. Is he still with us? Duh, hello. How you do today? He's still here. Oh, he's got himself muted. Oh, he's muted. Maybe he's fixing his shit. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff, man. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's see. Freedom. We practically invented the world. Yeah, in World War II, like we brought freedom to other countries. We freed Germany. You know what I mean? From Adolf Hitler and the tyranny of the Nazis. We freed them. Bro, if about 500 people went there and came back, yeah. If that's what I'm saying, Gray Leo, like, it, nah, his mic is muted. He ain't fall asleep. Or at least he better not have, bro. Like, what the fuck? He's still gone, so I don't know. Maybe he did. Also, just got Spring Demon Wind shirt. Oh, bro, I need that. I'm in the process. All right, so now since he chose the last one, I want to talk about some weirdo fans. All right, now listen. Let me let's see. Let me find my screen since Custom is gone. Your boy Zajan is taking over the show. I can't hear you, Custom. Like, what are you doing? I'm about to message that dude. Like he's right there in the party and everything. He's just mute. I bet he fixing his stuff. So here we go. What we're gonna do is we are gonna talk about the weirdos that come from these big YouTube channels. These weirdos, I and I don't understand the feeling of
There we go.
he's back. All right, all right. Before we go into that, let's.
Hmm?
Did you hear what I was saying and everything, or like was you just gone?
Now I found my charger, man. Like, this shit is
Uh,
fucked up. My
uh,
phone was on 6%.
oh, you good, bro? Basically, with the corona stuff, like, do you have anything else to say about it before we move on to the next
He
topic?
fell asleep.
Yeah, yeah, they would say.
No, I don't even like talking about it, man, because you can get your shit strike, man. They're not fucking around.
Yeah, and I felt like I wanted to talk about it here because we have that. We're not monetized, so they're not gonna look at us in that sense right now. So we're kind of lucky in that sense. So
Because that shit is, whoo.
yeah, bro, it's wild, and we didn't talk about that because I didn't want them to see the video, and even though we're not monetized, them copyright strike us for no reason. It's just we're kind of more under the radar because we're not monetized. That's why I wanted to talk about it. So, all right. So the next thing I was going to talk about was the since you picked the last one, let's do the weirdo fans, man. The fans that come from these bigger YouTube channels and they feel like they have to jump in your comment section and protect their bigger YouTubers. Let me pull the clip up for the boom. Here we go. All right, so y'all see my work. Got the Rock on the left, bro. Killing the game, bro. Killing the game. Can you let me know when you can see it, Custom? You still there, bro? He done left again?
No, I gotta find on my shit, man. Like this shit, I can't even see.
It's all good. It's all good. We can wait, bro. I'll leave the stream up. I'm making a vid on these simps. Simps, bro.
Yeah.
2020 is the year of
No,
the
what's
simp.
the other one? It's the other.
The other one. The other
It's
one.
the Sopranos. What was the other? Oh boy, kept saying.
I don't know, bro. I don't watch The Sopranos like that.
No, he kept saying Mooks or whatever.
Oh, yeah, no. You want to do him? You want to do him?
No,
first?
no, I'm just saying, like, that shit was funny.
Oh
like,
no, wait on it, bro. Video of the week. Video of the
that
week.
shit was funny.
Damn mooks.
Yeah, what the hell? Is this shit working? Okay.
All right, let me know when you can see what we're looking at. What I'm looking at.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, that's the kid.
Yeah.
The
All right.
kid,
So basically, this is a post from Kid's channel where he took a screenshot of what the guy was telling him in a different video that he had made, and tries to measure him up to Syriax and Rom style. Like that's what Kid was trying to go for. It's wild because Custom, you've had that shit done to you. I've had it done to me. It's like, why are you trying to protect another man? Like, he can protect himself. Like, why do you even have to bring them up? You know what I mean? Like,
I don't even. Yeah, that's like that was the weird thing. Like, it was weird.
For no reason.
Like they'll measure other people, but it's like not themselves or people they know. But they always measure other people. Like, what's okay? I don't understand that. Yeah, rhyme style in Syria. Those dudes are on another level. For like, you could clearly see that. Like, I don't like. You know what level are you on? Like, it just be killing me. And then it's like, too though. Like Six said, it's a mobile game YouTuber. So who gives the fuck, man?
I was about to say
that. Are you serious, bro? I don't give a fuck about that, man. Or what you doing? I don't fuck with that shit. So, it's that response had to be like that. It should have been like that.
Well,
like no, man. Those dudes are app guys. I don't do app shit. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
doing games and I'm having fun. I'm
right.
fucking around. They
I'm a
not really doing
console
it.
or
They buy
PC
the
player.
books. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit is crazy. I don't know. Like
Well, I mean,
that's
even
like
well, see, it reminds me. It feels like with me reading it. All right, I'm gonna read it to you guys. Okay, just so y'all can get the picture where I'm coming from on this. Because when I say what I say, I don't want people to feel some type of way. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it is what it is. Uh, Galaxy Brotherhood. Kid says to Galaxy Brotherhood, when is an icon random on the internet? Laugh my ass off. What the fuck? I'm literally a rock star. But okay, Boomer. That's kid being kid. You know, responding to a hater because that's what the guy clearly was. So his response says he's an icon, yet he only has 5,000 subscribers, and will never measure up to Syriax or Rhyme Style. What what that is a like you can automatically tell that the guy is a fan, and I mean a hardcore fan, as in
yeah.
when kid used to send people out to go swarm other channels and comment and like spam their comment section, which is not a bad thing because you're getting comments from different people. But we were supposed to go in and spam six gang hashtag six gang. You know, like not say shit
It
bad,
just
just
seems
go.
weird to put
So
that.
yeah, it's like why would you go after somebody and then at the end of your comment bring up your favorite two YouTubers? It shows exactly what type of person you are. Like, you don't want the work. Like, these people literally are like pretending like they are a part of a crew when they don't even know who you are, bro. Galaxy
So I
Brotherhood,
say,
Syriax nor Rhymestyle has any idea you are a fan. They have no idea that you're a fan
what
because
would be the point though? Like that's what I'm
that's what I
getting.
mean.
Like
That's
I
what I
don't.
mean. Like,
What,
what are you?
so you
What's
could
your
say
end
that,
game?
and I can be sitting there and be like, oh well, what's that to PewDiePie? They'll never measure up to him.
Right. It's the
Well,
same thing.
but PewDiePie was up. It's PewDiePie. And I'm like, so what do you mean then, bro? Like, what do you mean?
PewDiePie's a
He ain't
gaming
no
channel. Like
PewDiePie.
what? Like
You
it
know what I'm
used to be a
saying? So
gaming
what the
channel.
fuck?
What?
How about I twisted on them? They'll never measure up to Afro. How about that? Like, you know what
Facts.
I
You know what
mean?
I'm
Like, can we
saying?
do that? Like, I don't. It's just weird. Like, so what are you saying? Like, it's
Yeah.
weird.
What's your end
That
game?
shit
Like,
is.
why would you bring that to the forefront of your final argument in this conversation? That's why Kid responded with, "Did you actually just compare me to a kid-friendly YouTuber? I won't measure up to somebody who pulls summons on a mobile app. Whatever helps you sleep at night, simp."
Come on.
Like it's
Come
a
on, man.
don't
Exactly.
you don't
I'll
have to
never measure
protect
up
them.
to niggas who pull stones. And when you go head up with people like them, you know what they say? I make money. I don't
Yeah.
care. What do you mean, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how much money you making to where it's not some measure up thing? Like, what are you
Right.
assaulting, nigga? I don't get it. You have royalty, nothing. I'm like, bro, they're all in the. You know what I mean? Like, just like the rest of it. I don't get it. What measuring up? They all got a view. So what the fuck? What are we measuring up to? Like the
Facts.
channel? Like is this the channel? Like okay, or we don't measure up to the channel. But again, it goes back to PewDiePie.
Yeah, where you could always
PewDiePie.
use the biggest channel.
Duh, you won't measure up. Will you measure up to Sniper Wolf? Come on, man. She's a girl. How, you know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy, yo. These dudes don't measure up to King of Lightning. You know, some of these dudes uh, like
It's wild, bro. I don't get it in any way, shape, or form. I do not get it. You could do so
So I
many other
said I
things
got
with your
dirt
life.
on steroids and 0 grand in receipts.
All right. Well,
Man,
I
zero
mean,
grand, man. I'm done with him. I'm
yeah,
just, I'm
it's.
just. If you got it, man, that's cool.
I
Send it,
already got dirt,
send it our
so
way. It's
like,
all right.
you
You
can
got it.
you can hit me
If
up,
it's
but
legit, if it's legit.
yeah, I'll
But
figure it out.
if it warrants some, to discuss, is really nothing because we had, what I'm saying, like we got our answer from that man on that live stream.
Yeah, we're not
And when
worried
I
about his
showed that,
stuff.
I showed that shit in the Discord. I showed you guys. He
Yep.
edited his own comment and he said in his words that he bought only 5%. Well, children, let me tell you something. If you buy 5% of, let's just say pedo stuff, I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying if you buy 5% of pedo stuff, it's still too much pedo. It's
Facts.
still
There
too
should
much.
be zero.
So
There should be zero.
exactly the amount that he should have bought of whatever he was buying, and the fact that he said it was 5 is all we needed. So
Yeah.
everything I said on the stream, it just holds weight. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, wow, thank you. You kept telling us we're liars, but you just basically told us the truth. So there you go.
Facts.
I don't need nothing else. We asked him to, you know what I mean? Hey, you want to come on here? Both of us. Both of us had separate times and he declined. So all test purposes, I got nothing else to say to him. Forget that, man. Leave him be. I
Yeah.
don't want nah.
I don't want
That
nothing to
nigga's
do with it.
Voldemort to me. They're all Voldemort. Okay, they're all Voldemort.
Yeah, like they're a part
I'm
of the
straight.
they're a part of the Xeno and anime community, and it's we're trying to more or less just separate ourselves and just be a part of the gaming community. You know what I mean? Because they're weird. That's
Hey,
for another
I don't
stream though.
nothing to do with
We
these
don't want nothing
gaming
to do with
clicks or
them.
gaming tricks. I
We
don't
don't
give
want nothing to do with
a
them. We're
fuck
our
about
own
these
people,
clicks and
bro.
Xeno. It's a fucking game, bro.
Yeah.
It's a game. I don't care about these Fortnite fucking crews and clans. It's a fucking game.
Yeah, we are
Okay?
just gamers.
It's a
There's
game, bro.
no
Like
specific we
yo,
are just gamers.
exactly.
We
I
got
get
we got our
on. I'm
own
getting on, man.
podcast.
I'm not doing none of that clicks and
For
trips.
real. I
I'll
play
yell
what I
out
wanna
squad
play.
because
Yeah.
we a squad. We just fucking around. I yell out
Right.
hitters, yes, to fuck around, man. But I'm not ever serious making posters and thumbnails and all this. Like, nah, man. It's just yeah.
Right. All right, man.
Zoro is still too much need to be in the negative. What?
Zoro is still too much need to be in the negative. I don't know either, bro.
Oh, she's talking about zero. Zero is
Oh.
still too much negative. It's still too much. Yeah, exactly. There should be no percent of
Right.
child anything or characters banging on characters. There should be zero. There should be below zero.
Like,
yeah, like below zero.
and bro, yeah, because my thing is you can pay somebody for art. Like as you can see, both of our picks right here. Y'all seen if you watch the countdown timer, you seen that Calm, the artist. Her link will be down below in the description later after the video. I didn't have time to post it while I was doing it. But she made the art, and I paid for it. I paid for the art. That's Custom's birthday present. You know what I mean? But I paid for it. It wasn't cheap, but I paid for it. And it's just normal art. There's no problem with paying for art. But the problem comes when you're paying for like explicit art. That invokes a weird side of people. Like you can go watch that shit for free, or you could find that shit on the internet for free. Why does it have to be personal, like personalized? That's the weird part of it.
They got to be doing something
understand.
with it. I don't know. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I have.
Motherfuckers are adding voices to. They're adding voices. Like, what are your voices doing? Like,
oh yeah.
It's,
What the fuck?
I'm not.
There's
that's
no
the
way,
stuff,
bro. There's no way. Unbelievable. We're just a
I'm
different breed.
not rocking.
We don't do that shit. We're just a different breed.
It's
But all right. So, would you like to discuss or go over the video of the week?
oh yes.
You
Give
wanna
me
do that?
1 second. I'm gonna send something to Bad Boy
All right.
in the Discord.
Ooh. Bruh, that's God. That's all I could do to not cough on that one. Man. I'm glad everybody's here watching the show tonight. Make sure y'all smack the like button. Shoot, man. Share it to your friends. Let them know. We can't do donations or anything until we hit 1,000 views and get monetized, apparently.
If he set up Streamlabs, we could. You know what I mean?
Like,
you know what I mean? And it would come directly.
Oh, wait. So I was supposed to set it up through Streamlabs?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I'm
that
so
that
sorry.
way it would go across the screen when someone subscribes.
I'm so sorry, dog.
It'll do a blip when they donate or
well, see, that's
those
the thing.
type of things.
Oh, well, see, that's the thing. Like, you don't donate through Streamlabs. You donate through YouTube. and it just
Well,
pops
no,
up.
like there's a Streamlabs thing you can donate to.
Yeah, we'll have to get that situated, bro, so we can do that.
Because
100. Like
there's a couple of YouTubers that use Streamlabs.
yeah, you'll have to show me what you're talking about, bro, cause
All right.
cause we do need to get that set up. Man, Shuka. But make sure y'all smack
Hey,
that
that's
like
what's
for
up,
us.
Bad Boy. That's what's up.
It's just Bat Boy. He's not Bat Boy. He's not a baseball
Bad
bat.
Boy. Bad
He
Boy.
is like the Batman boy, and he's cool apparently.
The Batman Boy.
So Bat Boy the cool.
Bat Boy the Cool.
That is his name. He's cool though. He's one of the homies. He's one of my day ones.
Hey.
Yeah, they out here talking crazy, Leo.
That's just wild. That kind of white name.
Yeah, it's too wild to fathom. You know.
I would like to segue on something too, man. I had screenshots I put up in my Discord in the cringy section. You know what I'm saying? Cringy section, man. And I wanted to know. I asked the question in Discord, like, "Hey, man, what's your favorite YouTubers? You know what I mean? What are your favorite DBZ YouTubers up to? Let's take a look. You know what I mean? Let's take a look down memory lane. You know what I'm saying? And it was okay. Wow. They since much abandoned Xenoverse and went to Kakarot.
Oh yeah, they're all gone. Cool. They're all gone. And you
cool.
know what?
You know, we don't need you. You know what I mean? We don't need you.
Yeah, they're all gone. I wish I could show y'all what I was scrolling up and looking at, but I'll get that situated soon too.
You can get on to the video of the week.
You want to get on to the video of the week? All right. Video of the week. We got Menma, right?
Menma.
All right. So basically, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna mute myself and I'm gonna mute Custom, so y'all can watch this video and we'll all watch it at the same time and we'll go over it, you know, after it's over. Cause I want y'all to understand, like, cause he has a good video. I watched it. Customs watched it. He makes some good points. And it was a 15-minute video. His link will also be down below in the description after the video. But y'all need to go watch it. It makes some real sense. It really does. So shout outs to you. We'll see you guys after the video.
The whole point of a big YouTuber playing a game is supposed to fucking not even just promote it, but explain the certain things in it. You're not supposed to tell them, oh, don't buy this scroll because it's the same. Like no. Like let's be retarded and tell them not to fucking buy an actual scroll that's gonna help the game. Like, it's clearly a fucking donation. Everyone sees it as a donation, but people feel as though they want fucking results without fucking putting any effort in. I'm not saying Solis is not putting in effort. They don't have money to put effort in. People have to buy Moonlight Scrolls. If you want a fucking season 3, buy 20 fucking Moonlight Scrolls for like a month, bro. A fucking month. And I fucking bet, like I bet on my fucking life, there will be a season 3 if you buy a fucking, just straight buy Moonlight Scrolls for a whole 2 or 3 months, bro. Not even 2 or 3 months, like a fucking whole straight month. Like, deadass, people were just really, not even just stupid, but like, I don't want to call people stupid, but why would y'all tell people not to buy fucking Moonlight Scrolls? Like who the fuck, like, bro, I don't even want to keep explaining, like, why. But the whole point, why is there no season 3, or why is there no what's it called? Because famous YouTubers, I'm not gonna say who, but like I said, famous YouTubers telling people stop to fucking buy, don't buy Moonlight Scrolls, or don't do this because it's just a cheat. Like, it's not fucking what's it called? It's not active, or it's not good enough. Views and I want to get views. Yeah. Let me get views and not support the game and tell people what not to do. Yeah.
Yeah, video of the week, my guys. Bro, if y'all could have heard me in Custom talking while the video was playing.
Man.
Oh, bro, we were talking about the stage. So before we talk about the video of the week, you know, and the good things about it, we got a bag on it because, like, we were laughing. So, bro, like, cousin was like, "Yo, man, why the sleeve, bro? You got the sleeve torn off. Like it looks so crap." And I was like, "Yo, bro, I like the no sleeve. You see my character right now on the left. I like the one sleeve." He's like, "But he got no arm. He's so skinny."
The skinny arm. I don't like it, yo.
Looking like
Bro,
he.
give us the whole outfit. Like, all right, give the option of one sleeve off. But I
Yes.
hate that shit looking,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
bro. And it was
what
torn.
the
It
fuck?
was torn. It was like it was battle
It was,
damaged.
yeah, it was ripped off. Like,
Instead of being like mine on the left side where it's made that way. At least if it's made that way, it looks professional. So we was bagging on it.
that shit was weird. I
But
don't get the moves. They missed that. They missed the good
oh yeah, like I didn't post that. So yeah, the other thing was at the beginning of the video, he goes, "I know I've been gone for a long time, you mooks." You know, he was.
You know what I mean? I'm like, what is Mooks?
He
He
was
kept
going
saying
crazy.
that. Like, what
Mooks
is
is
Mooks?
like that's that New York shit. They be like, geez, what a mook. You know what I mean?
What a Mook.
Geez, what
What
a
a
mook.
mook.
You
What
freaking
the
mook.
hell? I don't know what the hell that was. That was crazy. What,
Bruh, he was going crazy at the beginning of the video. It was funny.
but he seemed to have some theories, you know what I'm saying? I don't know too much about the game, especially when it comes to the seasons and stuff.
Yeah,
Like, I've just started getting the game, fucking with it. So,
right.
hey, man,
Well,
let's see if his holds weight.
well, see, what I was looking at was if you consider the Moonlight Scrolls as a donation, because they are literally just a random, you can get anything, $1 per scroll. That seems like, like why would I do that, right? That's a waste of money. Like I'm gonna go broke just trying to buy Moonlight Scrolls. But if you look at it, like I've always looked at it as in a sense of it's just a donation, then you realize people haven't been buying the game. People haven't been buying DLCs. I know I didn't buy the DLCs, I just bought 2 of them myself, even though I love this game. It's just I wasn't trying to spend the money on it. And the point that he's trying to come across is he's blaming these bigger YouTubers. And I know that I've heard some YouTubers when the Moonlight Scrolls first came out, they were like, "Do not buy this." I think Afro was one of them too. I'm not 100%, so don't quote me, but Afro was one of them guys like, "Man, I would not be buying a Moonlight Scroll just because it gives you anything. You can get the same item for $1." And maybe he just wasn't looking at it in the sense of it's a donation. Maybe he just didn't see it that way. And like I said, don't get it twisted. I think it was Afro, because when they first came out, I was watching a lot of them. Do you know who the other guy was? He said his name started with a V. I'm pretty sure that guy was, and it may not have been Afro. It may have been that guy that starts with a V. You know who he's talking about?
Ventus?
Yeah, I think so too, bruh. Because I'm sure that Ventus has done one. Because he does nothing but Strikers content. So
True.
I'm pretty sure that he was one of the other one. But I don't know, man. When you go out of your way as a YouTuber to trash something, that's why I feel like guys like Syriax and Rhymestyle have a hard time in bashing a game. Because you have so much say-so in the community, you don't want to trash talk it and all your fans because they do stuff like what they did to Kid, what they've done to me and you before, to Classic and other YouTubers. You don't want to sway them to not buy the game. So when you as a YouTuber,
It's like a know
that,
what you're buying time.
right? Like, and then you got YouTubers that will say don't buy the Moonlight Scrolls when you can automatically see they're overpriced for a reason. You don't know what the reason is, so you have to automatically consider it's a donation. Without that donation, they don't. Bro, this music hyping me up. Oh no, bro. Yeah, hey. But you automatically have to consider it's a donation. Even if it's overpriced, okay, I spent $3. But one of the things y'all heard in the video was he was saying if y'all was to actually buy, 20 or 30 scrolls a month, it would fund them to go and get started on the season 3 because there is no season 3 because they're already working on another game. And he brought up the point as they're like the creators of Skyrim, bro. They don't have the funding. Bruh, it's such an eye-opener. These guys can make such a great anime game, but they don't have enough funding. Imagine what they
game that High Seals
imagine what they could do.
was like One Piece.
What now?
It looked like One Piece.
What does?
Well, High Seals.
I might play Strikers of Middle Earth. Oh yeah, after the stream is over, yeah, I'm playing Strikers. Yeah, after stream is over, I gotta grind.
I don't know. I gotta get better drip to get on. And that Neji wasn't better drip. I thought.
Oh, I
don't
just
know.
want the Demon
For
Wind
some
shit
reason,
again.
I thought it was gonna be his right before he died outfit,
Yeah.
but it was like his kid outfit. I was like,
Well, all I'm getting on, I don't really care about his outfit, even though I like it, and I'm gonna use it. But I need that Demon Wind shuriken that's like purple. It's like a purple galaxy, which y'all looking at right now on the screen.
yeah, it's not Storm 5. If you're looking for
No.
Storm 5, that's not Strike.
Right.
Strikers is something different.
Do you
It's
think,
not bad. It reminds me of like Ninja Turtles. Like there's a Ninja Turtles Battle the Nexus I used to play on PlayStation. It reminds me of that. Like it reminds me of Marvel Alliance in a way.
I never played Marvel Alliance.
It's pretty fun. You get your favorite, superheroes or Avengers, and you get to fuck around and do missions. But and you can switch from characters and shit like.
Yeah.
The new one's supposed to be out. I don't know.
All
I mean,
know,
if enough people fuck with it, then I definitely get it.
I think that's part of the problem though, is because enough people aren't fucking with it. I mean, so like I'm literally about to spend $20 a month on Moonlight Scrolls, to at least do my part because I like the game. I think it is. Maybe it is just a legitimate donation thing because they need the money. Like it was hyped and now all of a sudden it's just gone.
What do they do though?
They're
I don't
actually
play that
working on
well.
another game. I don't know what it is, but they're working on another game. The company that made this game.
So if you back it, you probably get some.
Yeah, so if we donate that, buy them 20 scrolls, it doesn't matter if they give us anything or not. You do it because you know that they can't give us any more content if you don't pay them some more money because they don't have the funding. They're a small company, so it's probably all off donations anyway. And, kids play games, so I'm sure it's hard enough as it is. But,
True.
If you just bought, every time you got on, you bought one scroll. You know what I mean? If everybody did that, okay, some days you can't buy a scroll. Fuck it, Every time you get on, if you can spend that $1, spend it. Shit, I agree with him on that.
True.
I was thinking about getting Strikers, but I don't know, man. It's not my Storm 5. See, like, Storm 5, I don't like the fighting in it because it has so much, like, and I know a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this, but Xenoverse, you fired off an ultimate. If you didn't do what you were supposed to do in order to pull the ultimate off, the opponent could just get out of the way. I don't like the Storm stuff where you're frozen or the fighter stuff where you're frozen. Where you have to sit there and watch this shit and wait to block or some shit. I don't like that. It just seems so unrealistic in a game that's already based on being unreal,
Yeah, like Storm had like the best mechanics up to date, and then DBZ just opened it up for real.
Yeah,
you
to
know how
a
they
whole
tell
new
you
world.
the radio got killed by T, but then the internet slit the television. That's how I feel like it came to. Like Xenoverse has good mechanics, back and forth. You can block moves, evade, and you couldn't do too much of that at all. Really, on Naruto. You could do substitutions to get away. But really, it was just blocking this way. You couldn't block behind you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was just like the lateral movement was, I just say they started the movement way.
Yes.
For you to be open around and move and freely like that and throw shuriken and bounce around. They started that. Come close in with, darting in. they really put down the
That
foundation.
3D
And
aspect
then
was what saved
Xenoverse
it.
really in depth, they really fucked it up. Or not fucked it up, but they in a good way. They really expanded it. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
like, how are you gonna replicate that in another game? Because are you gonna go back to the weak ass 2D systems like Fusions or Dokkan, or not Dokkan, Fusions and what's that, Legend? You're gonna go back to that style? Are you gonna do Fighters 2D? Like, what type of shit are you gonna do next?
right.
Like, that's what I'm looking for. Because Kakarot was just an actual Saga's game. It didn't feel like, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't feel like you were fighting. It felt like you were fighting on a mobile game when you fight the
Yeah.
boss, bro. Like, giant mobile game. And now that you can hook your mobile phone to your fucking PS4 or your system and whatever and play games off that, like, what it's looking like.
It's just not something I'm wanting to be a part of. you know? That's all.
Man.
Man, I wanna go ahead and segue into the big part of the night, because there's a lot of stuff we got to cover on this, and this is talking about the channel growth in YouTubers. All right, and to prove a point, what I got is some information for you guys on 3 different YouTubers that we do want to highlight, and we want to discuss some of the things that have made them big and the routes and avenues they've taken in order to become, big YouTubers, or in order to grow their channels at a rate of 10 plus people a day. The first person I want to talk about is Rob Busy. This guy here is a part of Team 6, and I think he started at like 180 something, and that was about a month ago. Bro man's at 700 something, bro. You can look at his video. Bro man is like used to play Xenoverse stuff, and switched up and started. I'm talking about, bro. He's got a 16K video for Demon Slayer. He's got a 10K video for the One Piece, and then if you look over on the right side, bro man got a 70. I think it's blurry for me, but it looks like a 75,000 view video, bro, for the My Hero Academia, bro. Then he's got another one.
Tell him stop that jump force.
He's got a 4.7 4.7 thousand view video for Demon Slayer. It's just 3 months ago he got over 1,000 views on Jump Force. My guy. That was 3 months ago. That's like his highlighted video on his channel. But shout outs to Rob Busy. His link will be down below in the description after the video's over too. But I'm gonna be honest, man. I look at it, and if I see the videos that get the views, they're videos that warrant search. For instance, My Hero 1's Justice 2 All Ultimates plus Ultra Level 1 and 2. That's like a Xenoverse style video. Remember when Kagi, or not, I don't know, I don't remember who all did them, because a lot of people did it with like all the supers, all the ultimates, and like in the game, and it would just be a 20-minute video. That's what this is, so that gets views. That's smart. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now I'm not sure what this new Demon Slayer game is like. I don't know if it's a trailer or what, but he still got over 4,000 views on it. That's what, a 730. I think it's 30. I can't tell. Like, my shit is blurry for some reason on Streamlabs, but maybe I just need to get the HD adapter. Give me some time. But yeah, I mean, even the rest of his videos, he doesn't have a video that has, it's almost like it's jumpy. They're all so different. He does so much different content that nothing can limit him. It's all a matter of when will he make the right video to get his channel to a point of people going, bro, I love your style of videos and the way you make videos. Oh, I love this game. Oh, you do this game too? Oh, you do this game too? Like, then it's an automatic gravitation towards, yo, I love this YouTuber. That's where you get your real fans.
I think it's hard, man. I think
it's terribly hard.
Some hard
it's all
shit
guessing at the end of the day.
The way the shit is going, is going nuts. You know what I mean? Like you have
Yeah.
to have something behind you. And if you don't, and even though it sucks, like, oh, all your fans is from this, but still you had to, like, you got to start pick up something and run with it. You got to.
Right.
You can't come on here and just try to get Ed from every single store. And it's like, no, you got one store you can go to and you're known from going to that store. Like that's just how
Right.
you got to do it for now. Build up your shit to where you can get
Well,
a point to you can find your shit and switch up. You know what I
speaking of
mean? See if
that,
it works.
since you were talking about, 'cause since Rob Busy does a lot of different content, the next guy, President Rose, my boy Masonic, bruh, like almost got 2,000 subscribers, dude. I
Mm.
remember when he first started and he was asking me how to make videos like months ago. I'm talking about 6 months ago, bro. He had like 100 and something. I think it was 100 and something. And it took him forever, bro. He was grinding. He didn't know what was gonna happen, bro. Like he was just grinding. And we told him, bro, it's just you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly, man. You
Strikers
don't
come
know.
out.
People be asking the secrets, and
Yeah, and
you
we're
don't
like, bro,
have any
just
secrets, bro.
there ain't none.
Rhyme and them,
You
rhyme
have to,
style and those guys, they didn't have the
no, there
secrets.
is
They
no
just
secret.
did it, bro. They just picked up and ran with it.
Right,
That's what you do. You never know if you're gonna blow up, and just don't. Like this is YouTube. This is not like if you're a good singer, most of the time people know. If you're a good
right,
entertainer and you can sing, most of the time people know, especially if you're doing performances already or young and stuff. Like, but if you don't really sing like that and you don't really dance like that, you can't really expect to be out there, you know, getting picked up like that at all. Like, you know what I
right.
mean? They want the people sometimes on here, it may seem like, oh, they just want people to take it super serious. And it's like, no, man. And sometimes it just takes that one video, man. That's all it takes.
Yeah, cause look,
Like,
cause look at it this way. Look at my best video, bro. Only has 37,000, and I want to show you this ratio too. Like think of the ratio. I have almost, I think I got 2.84K thousand subscribers. 2.84K, and Masonic has 1.45K. All right. And my best viewed video has 37,000 views. That's my best viewed video. All right. His
mm,
best viewed video is 193,000 views, my guy. Masonic. Good
yeah.
shit, dude. And the video
See?
is how to get to level 250 in one day. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. He has rode this wave, bruh, and it's just like what you said. If you can find that wave, you got to ride it. If you don't, you're stupid. So you can't blame somebody for jumping on the wave, even though I've said all you're doing is jumping on that wave, and when it's done, you're getting off. But it's two bigger YouTubers. It's two guys that already have a channel established. It's to guys that already have a fan base. No matter what you do, as long as you are the entertainer that you think you are, that your subscribers say you are, then it doesn't matter what you do. They will enjoy watching your videos regardless. You know? When you got a small channel and you're trying to find a way into the community, you ride a video wave, just like I rode the video wave of DLC content. Like my 37,000 views got me these subs. But the thing is, and I'm gonna let you talk after this one because I've been talking for a fat ass minute, or at least it feels like it. At least it feels like it. My boy Masonic, man, I gotta give the man props. Like you've been putting in work, bro. You and Rob Busy, y'all been doing some work, man. Y'all, shout outs to you guys. But if you look at the ratio of his best video to my best video, it is a terrible subscriber ratio out of the video. When I hit that video, let's see, I think I had 280 subscribers when I made my most viewed video about DLC 9. When I made that video, I ended up, after everything was said and done, I got the 2,500, I believe, was when it stopped climbing. So I went from 280 to 2,500. So almost 2,000 subscribers out of a 37,000 view video. And Masonic is still growing by the day, you know, so this isn't done. And I hope that he continues to grow because he needs that. He hit that video, and I'm sure that he will grow more, you know. But with the way it's looking right now at this point, he still has a ways to go.
Mm.
But as long as Kakarot videos will continue to carry him, he's going to continue to get them subs, you know.
I would like to segue to another dude that's been killing it, and that's Holotip.
Yes, bro.
And I, as much as I, you know, but I already knew, like, it's one of those things where you know exactly what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
it's you know, more power to him. He's, you know, he's doing his thing. But we know exactly
props
what's
to
going on.
Holotips, bro.
You
Like,
know?
shout outs to Holotips. Like, you've been on that wave too.
Because he's actually, I kind of like the way he's doing stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He's the way he goes about.
He tries to make it original.
The way he goes about doing the reactions, the way he goes about
like thumbnails. And
he
shit,
has his own
work.
fan base, which is Russian.
Yeah, bro. He got more Russian fans, bro, than I got, and I got a beard right now, bro. I'm talking about a beard the size of, well, maybe not quite as big as Duck Dynasty, but it's big. He got more Russian fans than I got beard hairs, bro. It's no bullshit. Like, it's ridiculous.
That
bro.
man, he
thousands.
He blew up
thousands
6K
fans
in 1 month. Like, yes,
awesome.
man, they will come. Like, look at these videos, especially the one. It's like 2 months old, but look how high of views those are. Like, look at the views.
Yeah, what he'll do, and see, this is what's awesome.
He sets it up to where he can. Oh, if you need views, he knows what to do to get views. And if he wants to put out something regular for his core fan base or people that he wants to, like us or something to see, we'll react to Roddy Rich or something like that, and react to Blueface, and then it's like, okay, we'll watch these because it reminds me of that Zias and shit like that. So I'm like, I'll fucks with that. And then he's able to. They don't always hit as much as the Russian shit. We get that. Because you know that's the Russian fan base. You know they want him to react.
Listen, when you got people, and I've seen a couple of his videos. They've been overdubbed to Russian, and it wasn't by him. It was by you leave the video on so people can make translations for it and post. And when they make the translation for it, they'll get a piece of the copyright, which is what I think that CC is that you see on all his videos. Is where he's splitting it because either that or the video is I can't tell if it's copyrighted content or if it's something else. But if it's either copyrighted content because the song is copyrighted and they're still allowing him to keep the video up, no strike, just copyrighted. But they don't do that for me, so I'm not 100% sure. You know.
I mean, we all been in those situations. I've had a video that my shit went up there too, viral. With I had 150,000 in 2 days. Like, what the hell? Like, you know what I'm saying?
You got one that's up there too, bro.
And it was me and Rhymestyle. We had the same similar video at the same time, and it was one of those like, holy shit, you're either watching that or this one. And then I did another one, making my way through the hood. That went up crazy within days. Like, it's you know, it's one of those like, holy shit. Like, you don't think your videos aren't gonna do nothing. I'm just playing Fortnite, making a video. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really think about this. But it's the creativity, and when a lot of people, you know, they go check it out, it's like, yeah, I got to do some more of that shit. Sometimes it's hit or miss. Like, my favorite videos are the ones that it took me a long time to do, long shit time to edit, but they don't always get the views like that. But that's all right. Like, you know, it's still a good video. Like, I go back and look at it like this bitch still has replay value. And a lot of the ones that everyone else likes, I tend to be like, this is cringy as hell.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, you got to get out of your way. Like, I've been telling you guys, especially about the comic book I've been trying to do. And I finally did it. Broke down and was like, but not the full thing. I just wanted to give you like a little snippet of what's going to be happening. You know what I mean? It's like a rough draft type thing. But, you know, it was real cool, man. I dropped that. And I got more views than I did my last 2 streams. You see what I'm saying? And it was just like, that was some good work. It wasn't that hard to do. I had, you know, some good buddies who helped me out with screenshots. It's tight. You can do this stuff with subs, which makes it good. You know, it makes it better that way. And I'm looking forward to doing more stuff because, you know, people were really digging it. It's pretty cool. You just got to have some different flavor when you're doing this stuff, like especially these games. and I'm like, you know,
Yeah.
people think are dead or dying, and it's like, well, try to do something else. If it's dying in that aspect competitively, absolutely. This game, Xenoverse, as far as competitively, is dead, children. It is dead. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck how
content
many
is
Y
dead.
Phoenix fucking things he puts on for the people. Those are dope. Great, man.
Hell yeah,
But
they're
the shit
dope.
is
They're dope,
dead, man.
Phoenix, but there's no way
They're
that you
dope.
could continue with like it's just
Exactly.
there's no
Like it's
future in
getting
it.
to the point to where people won't even show up for free money. Like they're not showing
Yeah.
up for free money. Like you see these people doing these gifting with skins and shit like that. You have to be established already to be having that type of impact. Like I'm
Right.
still seeing fashion shows in that fucking game. But then when these dudes are doing these weird fashion shows, these motherfuckers are giving out $25,000, and it's just like, oh, okay,
All
well,
right,
I
I'm
can
swinging
definitely
through.
see
What you
why
got?
you're joining that.
So what you got going on? It's like all I gotta do is
You
dress
know,
weird. I got you. 1 second. Let me
hold on,
hop
let me
on
get
that
my
way real
skins. Like, you
quick.
know what I'm saying?
That'll buy a
25,000.
lot of
It's like,
stuff, bro. That'll buy a lot of
it's
stuff at the
crazy.
crib, bro. I need a new vehicle anyway,
Exactly.
so I'd love a free
It's
25K.
crazy, like those type of reward systems, because those type of channels. I don't dig these type of channels that do the fake cards when they're not even. It's a black hand, but the guy's white. So you know what I mean. Those are not your cards. That's like that's not your cards that you're handing out
You
every
can't just
15
give those
minutes.
away, you son of a
You know what I'm
bitch.
saying? Like fake as hell, man. Fake as hell. But I'm like, man, I want to, even myself, I try to do a giveaway to give out free money. I couldn't even give the money away. Like people were that uninterested to make a character. I'm like, it just gets like that. I remember the days we used to bust out characters, but the game is different now to the
Bruh,
point where, well, if I can't create who I want and the clothes look trash, I'm out. So
yeah.
that's the way it is. Like they're not even looking for. I steal every day, guys, every single day. It's no bragging thing. It's the truth. Every single day I get a message or a comment talking about the builds, or damn, where was this at? Damn, I missed this and shit like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, damn, motherfucker, this is old as hell. Or I get chewed out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or I get
your shit
chewed
is
out.
trash. This channel's better. Oh my god, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta take those too. Like,
Yeah,
and I'm like,
'cause
bro,
fuck
this is a
it.
2-year-old video. We've been had updates. We got better moves. If you come to the live stream, I redo those characters and I make them better. Why? Like, but you won't see that because he's so busy about the video that I did. Like, I had somebody tell me my Ben 10 was shit, and I had to go back and look. It's 3 years old. Of course, it's shit. It's 3 years old,
I'm
man.
telling
I'm
you, like
like,
it no longer applies. Like
I did dog shit edit, and there was no dog shit editing there
there was
because it
no
was a
editing.
straightforward. Yeah, I was so like I used a still frame image off Google. I didn't even you couldn't fuck with me with a thumbnail. Like, you couldn't do a
He said,
thumbnail.
"Fuck
No, kiss my ass. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck
Like,
it. If
but
they really want to
once
see
you
my shit.
start getting more like I said, man, it took me 6 months to get 90 views. My highest view video to that date of me being on this bitch at a year, full year on YouTube, was my King Cole video. It had 1,049
Yeah,
views, and I was thinking to myself, like, why? I hate this fucking video. I'm talking stupid shit. I'm dancing with it. I'm not explaining nothing. I just got the costume and I made it. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, why the fuck does this have so many views? And I laid this Luffy out, and I actually tried to edit on there, put my voice, and damn, this got 90 views. But I'm like, hey, 6 months, I got 90 views. Fuck yeah. But then I'm like, hey, I can drop something and get that within a couple hours. Damn, that's progress.
Telling you, it's
That is super progress. And that's where it's like, damn, I came a long way from just waiting 6 months to get 90 views to just getting a straight 90.
bro. That's what I'm saying. Like that's how I was. When I made the video.
So when people, they do that, well, you ain't shit or you're not doing this, I'm like, you don't know the half, buddy. I'm like,
Yeah,
you don't know the half. Like,
you don't know
you
nothing.
know,
Like you don't know what I've been through.
exactly.
You don't know what I've done to try and get better. Like I ain't worried about you.
And you're still clocking in around 3,000 views a day daily.
It's like,
And I
come
don't
on.
do nothing sometimes.
Right.
I can go weeks without doing nothing, but my stuff still stays here. It still gets played because people are getting that game every day.
Yeah.
Despite what other people think, other people like it. Despite that, kids like it. Just like Fortnite. People kill me with that Fortnite's dead. No, Fortnite makes too much money to do. If Fortnite dies, stop market. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Fortnite dies, gaming dies. You got to be kidding me. Like, it's the most popular game. It is. It breaks servers, it breaks streams, it breaks fucking money. They're giving $3 million to 16-year-olds. What other game is doing that? I'm getting called a hard R. You know what I mean? When I'm playing Call of Duty by some like 12-year-old. And then I'm like, I gotta take that on the chin. Like, what the hell? And you know what I mean? No one's paying me to do that. Like, I gotta take that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, these dudes are out here playing and they're getting buku cash, and it's just crazy sponsorship. It's a wild thing to see, and it's humbling one, but it's also dope to see.
Yeah.
It's also crazy. Like as much as lame as you think Ninja is, because he is lame as fuck, it's cool to see him on Sports Illustrated, I guess.
Yeah.
Just any magazine, goddamn it. Like it ain't even have to be Sports Illustrated, because Fortnite to me ain't a sport. It just really ain't. You because you sweat because it's hot as fuck wherever you live, or your room's hot, not insulated, whatever. It doesn't mean that it's a sport. Just because you drink G Fuel and Gatorade.
Now if it was VR, where you had to move and everything, hell yeah.
If you're outside with the VR, I can fuck with you with that. You're playing football and you're pretending to be fucking, and you're out there pretending to be Tom Brady and shit. I can fuck with that.
No,
I can fuck with it, but you'd fuck with your VR.
Seriously, like it's got to be VR to be a sport.
If there's movement like that.
Fortnite VR, Minecraft VR, sports, bro. Because them niggas is out there chopping for years, bro. They right arms as big as fuck, bro. They out there like Quagmire.
If it's actually like that, they're putting kids out there. You put on some like weird T-shirt. And it's sweat absorbent. You can go out there and pickaxe.
Yeah.
And then you would just like Minecraft. You just
it's like the kids sport,
all that shit.
It's like kids sport.
You'd love that, but you can't build and go in the towers. You cannot go in the towers when you build. That's unfortunately. But it'll build for you. Like it'll build and make it seem like you're high up because you're building your material and shit. Yeah. There's kinks to it. There's kinks to it. Virtual reality has some good work. It really does. Like I remember how fun Zap Zone was. Yeah. Like you put on this chest thing laser piece and you get a fucking gun, and then you and your friends or brothers would just go in this dark room and you guys would light up and just try to shoot each other. That shit used to be fun as hell.
You know what what they should make a sport? They should make laser tag a fucking sport. Like a legit sport. Laser tag. Have you ever played laser tag?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Laser tag is so fucking fun. I swear to God, laser tag is so fun. I played that shit on my prom night, bro. On my senior year prom night. This shit was so fun, bro. I killed everybody. It was me and one guy left, and he killed me.
See, laser tag.
Laser tag, bro. That shit needs to be a sport. If bowling is a sport, I want laser tag as a sport, damn it. You know what I'm saying?
Bowling takes skill.
It does. No, I'm not saying it don't.
I mean, you could say, Fortnite takes skill too. And I'm like, yeah, man, but
it's like an athletic skill. Like finger work that's not considered. Like you can be very out of shape and have really good finger work. You know what I'm saying? Fact. You can't be very out of shape.
There's different levels.
Yeah, and I say a lower level of athleticism.
Even if LeBron took 5 years off and he was out of shape, he'd still. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
because there's levels to being a pro. Even 5 years out of shape, he still beat you off the couch.
Yeah, it's like riding a bicycle.
Ninja takes 5 years off that game. He's on another game. Could he go back and beat somebody who's been playing it?
It's just finger movement.
You know what? I don't think
memorization. So. It doesn't work that way, bro.
It's
like reading a book. It's like scholars. If you go in like a doctor, if you do normal surgeries all the time, you're prepared to do any surgery. But when you ain't done a surgery maybe you gotta do open heart surgery or something like that, some crazy shit, and you ain't done one of those in a year, you're like, let me do some research before I go in tomorrow and operate real quick. You know what I mean? Like just to be safe. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's not like a sport where it's all athletic. Yeah, it's muscle memorization, but you're talking about muscle memorization on a game changes so much more frequently than a sport where you have to use more than just your fingers. It's different, That's why it's just not competitive. You just can't. Gaming is gaming. Until it's in VR, I won't consider no type of gaming competitive. Like bowling is more competitive than
they be having full arenas with this shit. 25,000. 50,000, 60,000. I'm just like, holy shit, man.
I'm talking about you got
60,000 to
motherfuckers over
play
here.
Fortnite.
I'm talking about, bro, like, you're like, oh, but this game, you got
You
people
know,
over
they're
here
putting it. They're
playing
putting
with
it in schools now. They're putting it in schools now to the point where it's a,
what? What, VR?
they, no, like Fortnite. You can like,
Oh, yeah, I
like
seen
you can
that.
try out football practice. You can try out for Fortnite practice.
Yeah, yeah, I
Your
seen that.
your mom
Yeah.
goes to the game and she goes outside and watching you play outside with the game. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they cheer you on regular. Go, Daddy, go.
Yeah, I have
You
seen
know what I'm
that.
saying? I
It's
just,
it's crazy. I mean, I like the idea. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to crush nobody's dreams by any means, but I'm just not one of those guys that can sit here and say, "Hey,
well,
that's
then
a
if
legit
that's a
sport."
sport, why not kickball? You know what I mean? Like,
Facts, facts. Why not a
kickball was amazing. Why not kickball? You
right?
catch the ball. If you kick it, he's out.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
you're
saying? Like, why not kickball?
yeah,
If
you're not.
that's not a sport, then. If we're just giving sports, why not kickball?
Cause see, this is something else that people don't understand is, and when it comes to gaming, it's not a sport where you learn it for years because it will never change. Gaming always changes, and because it always changes means that you will never ever be doing the same thing. So people quit. So there's no way you can do that in a high school, because if you get, you do sports, they play that for 4 years minimum in high school, from ninth grade to 10th grade, or I say minimum as in like guys that are trying to make it, in college, trying to do their, get a scholarship or whatever the case may be, whatever sport it is, they play for years. 4 in high school, probably 4, or in my case, I played, God, I played from the time I was 7. I played football from the time I was 7 years old to the time I was 17. 10 straight years, bro. Like I played for 5 years before I got into high school, and I was a freshman at 14 years old. So, I was the younger. I was on the younger side. I was driving my vehicle as a sophomore at 15. That shit was hard.
Mm.
I was a junior 16, and I graduated when I was 17. Yeah, just because my birthday is July 30th. So I have one of them birthdays that puts me in the older class. So, but yeah,
Tight.
yeah, it was cool. I was the young guy. I think I was the third youngest in my class, and the other guy, the second youngest, he played football with me too. His name was Tyler Roberts. That was my boy. God, bro, like we was such a tandem because he played defensive tackle. And what's crazy is, I was a short dude. I was like, I was like 5'7" and a quarter, playing weak outside linebacker, and he was and I weighed I weighed like 220 pounds straight muscle. My guy, I was ripped. I was in that guy, and he was 170 pounds, my height, playing defensive tackle, bro, just swooping by people, man. And we were just the youngest guys in the grade. Good times and shit. But see, I done got off on a tandem. I don't even know what we was talking about. Something about sports. Oh, with the VR and shit. Yeah, that's right, with the VR. But it's just, it's not
That
the
was the
same.
only sport you could play. I mean, well, because they got the extra.
What's the only sport?
It's like a wheel.
Wheel.
Yeah, classic. Do sets of the wheel. Weight, calories. I don't know. You lose weight if you fuck with it.
Oh, yeah. I know what game you're talking about, but I don't know. Like, I hated
Like, it's like
football.
the boogie board for the Wii.
Yeah. I know which game you're talking about. I don't know what it's called though. I know what game it's talking. Yeah, because my buddy in high school, my buddy's mom got that shit for them. He said Great Leo said I hated football, bro. Like I loved it, man. If I wouldn't have got a bulging disc as a junior trying to deadlift 586 pounds, it was on my sheet. I lifted it, but I hurt my back in the process. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I love football. Like as soon as they come out with the next NCAA football game, it's going on the channel. I'll give what nobody thinks. It's going on the channel. I don't care. I'm going on it. I'm riding that
NCAA.
wave, bro. I'm riding that wave. Know that. I'm good at it, bro. God, bro, I could call plays, bro. Bro, it's just, ooh, bro. I could have been a coach, man. I really could have. Could have been a coach.
I see what was wrong with that mobile app game. It looked fun. Like you could create all sorts of games.
It's just $1. Just $1. So what you trying to talk about now, my guy? I'm just out there right now, bro. We just having a conversation at this point. What you trying to talk about? Some crazy shit, some sad shit, some life lesson shit.
I really want to dive.
You want to what?
The box. Dive back in. Look,
You're
when Nap said earlier, with no fans.
You're kind of cutting out. Like I could hear you, but it's.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
What about now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Like the no understand. Like Nap said it earlier. He said it's hard to make fake sports feel like real with no audience. Yeah, yeah, he's right, man.
I mean,
it is hard.
All right. Well, see, I disagree because, and I know I'm about to use another football reference, but man, when I played football, even when I played baseball or ran track, there was no crowd to me. You know, I was there. I had a job to do, even though I didn't get paid for it. Like, I'm talking about, bro. There would be. I remember going to offense. It's called offense defense football camp, and I was 13 years old. And because I was small at the time, I went with a buddy, my best friend at the time. He was so big because he was offensive lineman. He got pulled up to go play with the big boys, and they didn't pull me up, so I was pissed. So I went down and played with the little boys, and they had everybody in a stadium. You know, I'm talking about like the Georgia Tech stadium. That shit was so cool, bro. Like, and the stands, bro, were like practically halfway full all the way around. Like the whole stadium was opened up. So there's thousands and thousands of people there, more than I've ever played in front of before. Yeah, it was kind of intimidating at first, but as soon as I, got into play one, it was done. Like there was no crowd. There's nobody there but the field. So I could understand things like WWE. Yeah, the crowd plays a big factor in it because they play off the crowd. It's more entertainment, so that does take a big blow. But real sports should not take a blow.
Honestly, when I looked at UFC didn't take a blow because I watch Tough all the time, and Tough only has like 12 people sitting around anyway watching you. And that's just fighting. You can fight with no audience. You know what I'm saying? Two people could just regularly fight.
And that's that
UFC
sports aspect.
Was doing. And I feel like what Dana said, he'll be back. It'll be back before any other sports. And I believe him because, people love fighting. People want to see a fight. And if the right fight, hell yeah. And it's like, you don't need an audience to see a right fight. But it's like, I need an audience to watch wrestling because I need to see the signs. I need to see who's heel. I need to see who's an asshole. I can't get if two people are coming out and one's just like, and you are going to pay for this Sunday. You're going to pay. And then the other one's like, oh, I'll see you this Sunday then. And it's just like, well, who's the asshole? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't tell who's the bad guy here. I can't tell who's the good guy because the crowd usually lets you know. Oh, Randy Orton's being a dickhead today? Damn, okay. Randy Orton's a dickhead. You know what I mean? But yeah, like if he's out there and he's just being Randy Orton, it's like, damn, I should I be mad? Because he's being Randy Orton, but is it upset? But the crowd really lets you know. Like,
Randy Orton slithering in. Watch out!
Exactly. Boom. And it's like when they do right there live, it's like for no context, it's weird. And then boom,
nowhere.
And then like the commentary's not even in. And then the Viper strikes him.
Yeah, I know, right?
Damn, he just got him. Why would he do that to him? And they're just in the ring like, and it was just like, damn, dude, you just RKO. Like the RKOs out of nowhere are dope, but that one was just weird. Y'all, the sentence was just done, and he just did it.
Randy Orton slithering in. I like that. I like what the memes off of that is just godly. I've used it before in my videos, bro. It's so awesome. Like, it's just such a great concept. Audio and everything, like. Man, oh man. Let's look at some of the comments. I mean, I was good, played wide receiver, but my God, I hate getting tackled. No, like I was a linebacker and played some fullback. You know, I enjoyed inflicting pain upon people. Played more linebacker. I played every linebacker spot in at my school, outside, middle, and stinger. They never needed me on stinger, but that's like a wide receiver hybrid. I just knew how to run it. But there were 3 inside linebackers: the middle, the weak outside, and the strong outside. So I played all 3 of them, you know, for 4 years. I love tackling people. I tried to waylay people. I caused fumbles, bro. Let's see. Boy, Randy has been killing it lately, though.
Randy, like, he has ups and downs. He's a legend, man. He's an iconic wrestler. So, you know, you're just getting Randy. You know, that's what's so cool. He's always gonna be Randy Orton. He's always gonna do Randy.
That's what's good. What if The Rock came back?
The Rock's too big. The Rock's just too big.
Yeah.
He's too slow. He's too big.
He's not too old now.
He's a nice guy, great dude, man. One of the best wrestlers ever to ever do it.
That's all.
But yeah, he's you know, he's got a good place of movies right now. You're just too big, man. He's just way too big and too stiff. It's just like, it looks like Big Muscle Man. That My Hero.
Hulk
it looks like Muscle Man.
Smash.
Yeah, that's like too big, bro. I got big body, little arms. Like, it's just like not like that. But he's huge compared to what he used to be.
Oh my God.
He is huge, man. He is huge. It's like, dude, come on, man. Imagine chest slapping that dude. Like, you ever seen Ric Flair do chops on Batista? They don't do shit.
Yeah.
You can't even do that because it's like, the chops aren't working. Yeah. It's muscle. It's like, damn, bro. It's like, come on. But when you do chops on motherfuckers like Big Show, not see Big Show. Big Show's chops are ridiculous. They're not even chops, bro. Like, he's just really fucking up your chest cavity. Like, I don't like when you ever seen a Big Show chop, it's ridiculous. That alone should be its own special. Sucks. Roman Reigns was pulled for Mania. Yeah. Hey, man, there'll be more. You know what I mean? Like you said, man, earlier, that was a good idea. He proposed that, you know, have the Mania and like SummerSlam time. You know what I mean? Let this shit blow over and then have the Mania. Don't do the Mania with no audience. Don't do that. Like that. Just don't do that. Don't do the Mania with no audience and have us pay $60, $70 to watch at home or these shitty apps and, you know, get on that for $10 and watch motherfuckers do weak dialogue or just have the matches come out extravagant, dope ass fucking entrances that you love to see, because those are like fucking halftime fucking Super Bowl.
Sorry about that.
Those the entrances be, but you look at the entrances and they're gonna be so super bland. Like how fast Undertaker came to the ring, and then just flipped the table out of nowhere, just flipped the table. Like it was like, all right, come on. You see, there's no context. You don't know that there's tension between the two. Like, you see motherfuckers are just backing up to the ropes, and I'm like, why are you backing up? Like, oh, he's gonna attack you? Like, yeah, I mean, I can't even get the placement. It's like Nap said, it's so hard for them to do fake stuff on a performance level. Like, it is hard. It's not hard for UFC. I can watch any of those killers fight each other at any given day, at any place. I can watch them.
It's a different type of sport entertainment.
I can watch basketball because you watch basketball at the park. You watch niggas play basketball all the time. Right. So you can watch that. I can watch football game because that's an actual game. It's called pickup games. Yeah. You can watch baseball because it's an actual game.
Right.
But is an entertainment art form, and
Yes.
you need an audience, bro. Like, imagine a motherfucker doing a play, but there's no audience. He's just sitting there, just talking and doing all this shit. Imagine ballerinas just doing their shit, but there's
Yeah.
no audience. You need an audience for certain things, and that's what you need. What the fuck would The Voice be without an audience? What the fuck would
Facts.
America's Got Talent be without an audience? Like, honestly, you need an audience. Like, that one show worked good because you didn't need an audience. I mean, audience at home. What's that? Damn, it was a singer show too. America.
Oh, American
That
Idol.
you didn't
Yeah.
need,
Yeah,
you didn't
that shit
really
you did
need Shark Tank. Those shows you don't really need an audience right there, which is cool. Like, though, but what I'm saying is for these sports, man, when it comes to contact, don't need you can still do contact. You can still do, and I mean that football, rugby, any cricket, whatever. You could still do any type, without, it's so easy to do. But
Yeah.
when it comes to wrestling, it's gonna be cringy too. Like, just
It's that entertainment aspect of it. It's that side
like
of the
doing
spectrum.
chops on someone like Jeff Hardy. Yeah, doing chops on Jeff Hardy would suck. Yeah, like him doing chops. If Rick's doing chops on Jeff Hardy, it's fucking him up. It's fucking him up. It really is. Like, Ric Flair chops are not to be fucked. Don't play around. Like, them shits hurt. Like, if you ever seen Sheamus's chest from the chops that these dudes be landing, like Daniel too, and you just look at Sheamus' chest, but that dude, that dude's he's a white dude. That's a white man. Like, very like white
man.
White people. White man. Okay. That's white man who likes.
Why are you saying it like that?
Cool whip.
Cool whip.
That's
Greeting hair.
Sheamus is white with red hair. White with, like, it's a real life chicken type shit. Like, that's how he is, man. The Celtic Warrior. But when he gets those shits, that shit stays on. You can it's like hieroglyphics on that fucking cave. Like, you can, those little doodles you used to get as assignments as kids. You go dot to dot. Like, you can really do that on that guy. Like, crazy. You could feel, so when people are like, oh, it's fake, dude, you could feel you see it on his body. He still has going to the body for a reason. Like, there's something like that. This shit is, and you cannot put on these type of good performance in these conditions. And it's gonna hurt the business. It really is. And if you put on the show, big
you're starting to break up.
Of the year, the money fucking maker of the year, besides some biggest fucking show.
Hey, you're starting to break up, man. I just can't. It's hard to understand you.
It's just trash. I don't for what. Damn.
Yeah, you're starting to break up, bro. You're starting to break up. And it's like, you were like, I was like, oh my god, all I could do was laugh.
Damn.
I'm sorry, bro. But yeah, you alright now, or?
I don't know. Is it good?
I mean, it sounds alright.
Alright.
Alright, yeah. So as you were saying.
But yeah, that's basically it. Though.
Man, that's crazy, bro. It's a crazy world out here, bro. So many new ideas trying to be introduced, bro. We're just here watching things go by. Watching it go by. What is H White? Or white. Oh, white. I got it after I said it. Isn't there a wrestler who hates so much they had to edit out the booing? I don't know. Is there custom?
Yeah. Vince would, I don't know. Who would edit out if you're a heel? That's what it's meant. I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't got a clue. Not a clue. Huh. Well, I really ain't got nothing
Cool.
else custom. I really ain't got shit else.
Go ahead.
What you
Well,
trying to
you gonna
get
wrap it
into?
up?
Yeah, let's wrap this shit up, man. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for joining. When I said let's wrap this shit up, I'm not
It was
meaning it in
Roman.
it is shit. I'm meaning it as in this shit is taking a long time to get to this point, bro.
Man,
And y'all have helped greatly, so we really appreciate it. Without you guys, we wouldn't even have the show. So thank y'all.
man. For real.
We got my fans, customs fans.
Thank you guys for coming out, man.
Yeah,
As always.
it's great. We really appreciate it. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. So make sure y'all smack that like if
We're
you hadn't
gonna
already.
next week. I'm gonna try my damnness to Black Clover representative in the building. You
All
know
right.
what I mean?
Bet,
For
bet.
Black Fest.
Try
So
to
he
have some
can
good content.
convince us, Black Clover, and to see what's up with Black. So yeah, be on the lookout for that, man. In the coming weeks, we're gonna do some little channel changes, banner wise, logo wise. We got some good things coming.
Oh yeah, it's on the way. Y'all just wait. Just wait on it. Just wait on
We
it.
doing it, and I'm doing more comic book shit on the channel, man. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. We're gonna do an introduction, and that'll be the first. That'll be the second, second issue, second chapter, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna lay it out even better. It'll be even nice. And yeah, I got the story written now. So yeah, just need to shoot the stuff, get the screenshots in, and then bam. It'll be once a week, just like a regular chapter. Once a week.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
expecting that shit every other day. It'll
that's
be
some
once.
good content right there, baby. Good
There it
content.
is.
Yeah, so make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. As soon as we can get 1,000 subscribers, then we can turn on Super Chat and you guys can go crazy with the donating. I know y'all. I know y'all. We just gotta wait till then. So till then,
$1,000 Nick Rekieta-esque
yeah,
money.
bro.
All right.
Yeah, bro. We gotta hit that video.
Let's knock him out. What's you know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about. That's how much money we're getting. Making that man.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So once we get there, then we can turn that on. But until that point, it's all free entertainment for you guys. All we ask is that like button and subscribe. Turn on them notifications so y'all will hopefully be notified when YouTube, if the YouTube gods allow it. We're just tiny ants in a small world trying to make it. Thanks for watching, you guys. You got anything else, Custom?
Hey man, nah, man. Don't hate the player, hate the naked.
Facts. Y'all take it easy. Peace.